Welcome to the Byte-Sized Security Podcast, your source for practical online security advice. Join me, my guest, and sometimes my trained AI voice, as I explore ways to protect your digital footprint against the growing cyber threats. From mastering better passwords to understanding encryption and VPNs, the Byte-Sized Security Podcast breaks complex topics into clear guidance. It's time to take control of your online presence. You're listening to the Byte-Sized Security Podcast, unlocking solutions for your digital life. Let's get to it.
Hey there, you incredible humans of the Byte-Sized Security community. Marc David here, and have I got a spicy topic for you today. We're turning on the heat and cooking up some truth bombs about the world of YouTube's self-proclaimed cybersecurity experts. Now, let's rewind a few years. Picture me, knee-deep in my information tech job, hungry for a shift into the dynamic landscape of information security. What did I do? I did what we all do. Went on a YouTube binge. Video after video, short after short, promising the top 5 essential skills or the ultimate pathway to a cybersecurity career. And man, these videos had views, like astronomical numbers. But here's where it gets interesting. These videos, as flashy and keyword stuffed as they were, felt like they were all sizzle and no steak. The advice was so fluffy. You know, the kind of fluff that makes you go, well, that was a good show, but what did I really learn? And this got me thinking, when did cybersecurity get its own version of fitness influencers or marketing gurus from the early 2000s? You know, the ones who pitch you a life-changing course every 2 minutes. Views and subscribers can create the illusion of credibility, but let's get real. Numbers alone don't make you an expert. Just because someone can put together a snazzy thumbnail and recite buzzwords doesn't mean they're down in the trenches, navigating the complex terrains of real-world cybersecurity. So today, Byte-Sized Security fam, we're diving deep into the myths, the illusions, and the harsh realities of this YouTube expertise ecosystem. Buckle up, because it's going to be a reality check roller coaster. All right, let's dive right into our first core argument, the infamous content mill. You know what I'm talking about. It's that hamster wheel of content creation where YouTubers are cranking out new videos faster than you can say 0-day vulnerability. I mean, they're more consistent than my morning coffee, but is that a good thing? Let's lay it out. Many of these gurus are pushing out daily, or heck, even twice daily videos. And here's the million-dollar question. If they're churning out content at the speed of light, when are they actually practicing cybersecurity? When do they have the time to keep their skills razor sharp, engage in real-world projects, or, sleep? Imagine this. Say you're a full-time chef. If you spent all your time filming cooking tutorials, when would you actually serve customers in a real restaurant? See where I'm going with this? We all know that cybersecurity is an ever-evolving field. I mean, the threat landscape changes faster than the YouTube algorithm itself. So how can someone who is constantly feeding the content beast stay up to date on the latest threats, solutions, and technologies? And here's another kicker. The YouTube algorithm loves frequency. The more you post, the more visibility you get. But let's not confuse visibility with credibility. It's a myth, a dangerous myth. So the next time you come across a cybersecurity guru on YouTube who has a new video out every day, ask yourself, are they an expert in cybersecurity or are they an expert in content creation? Because those are two very different skill sets. Now that we've disarmed the content mill trap, let's slide into the next hot topic, the business of YouTube. Yep, you heard that right. YouTube isn't just a platform, it's a full-blown money-making machine. We're talking AdSense, affiliate links, sponsorships, and the piece de resistance, courses and merchandise. Ever noticed how many of these cybersecurity gurus will interrupt their 10 best security practices video to pitch you a VPN service or an exclusive Master Cybersecurity in 30 Days course? It's like we've gone from learning about ransomware to participating in a live infomercial. And let's be honest, who can blame them? If you've got thousands, or dare I say, millions of subscribers hanging on your every word, why not monetize it? After all, clicks lead to cash. But here's the crux of it all. How much of that content is tailored to meet Google's algorithmic demands versus meeting the actual educational needs of the audience? Are they being paid to say what they say, or do they work for the company? This is the point where we have to separate the YouTuber from the expert. Being good at SEO, keywords, and thumbnails, that's marketing, my friends, not cybersecurity. And hey, there's nothing wrong with being a brilliant marketer, but don't dress it up as expertise in a field as critical and evolving as cybersecurity. So here's my mic drop moment for this segment. While YouTube might be a business for these gurus, cybersecurity is a livelihood for many of us. It's a responsibility. And that responsibility should never, ever be overshadowed by the glitz and glamour of high view counts and affiliate commissions. When it comes to genuine expertise, revenue is not the most reliable KPI. It's like saying the most expensive antivirus software must be the best. Spoiler alert, it's not. So, the next time you're engrossed in a YouTube video pitching the next game-changing cybersecurity tool, ask yourself, is this for me or is this for the YouTuber's wallet? Let's get into our final core argument, and it is a big one. Missing practical experience. If you've been nodding along so far, this is where you'll want to turn up the volume because we're going straight for the jugular. So you've watched a dozen tutorials on how to set up a firewall, configure a VPN, or even conduct a penetration test. Fantastic, right? Wrong. Anyone can follow a script, but how many of these YouTube gurus have actually set up an enterprise-grade firewall or led a red team operation? See, there's a chasm as wide as the Grand Canyon between talking the talk and walking the walk. Cybersecurity is more than a listicle of top 10 best practices. It's about solving real-world problems, often under tremendous pressure. You won't learn incident response from a 10-minute video. You won't understand the intricacies of risk management from a neat slideshow presentation. Heck, you can't even grasp the complexity of ethical hacking from a 5 easy steps guide. And yet, many of these YouTubers present themselves as all-knowing gurus. Why? Because practical experience is hard to verify on a platform where the loudest voice often drowns out the most knowledgeable one. Rewind and listen to that again. So here's my challenge to you. The next time you stumble upon a video that claims to have all the answers, dig a little deeper. What's their real-world experience? Have they been in the trenches, or have they been too busy building their YouTube empire? Let's stop mistaking presentation skills for practical skills. Cybersecurity is a field that demands both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience, and you can't fake the latter, no matter how charismatic or SEO savvy you are. I can already hear the keyboards clicking away, drafting up some passionate counter-arguments. And hey, that's what Byte-Sized Security is all about, open, honest dialogue. So let's take a moment to address some of the arguments that you might be formulating in your heads, or already posting in the comments section. First up, the value of educational content. Look, I get it. Not every YouTuber claiming expertise in cybersecurity is a charlatan. Some are genuinely committed to educating the public, and that's commendable. These platforms can be excellent starting points for people who are curious about the field. After all, who doesn't love a good how-to video? Next, we've got what I like to call the digital age of self-made experts. The internet has democratized education, and YouTube is a big part of that. It's entirely possible for someone to become highly knowledgeable in a subject like cybersecurity solely through online resources. I mean, some of our brightest minds are self-taught, so let's not completely dismiss that route. And hey, let's not forget the platform for networking and community building. YouTube can be a wonderful place to connect with like-minded individuals, share ideas, and even get that elusive foot in the door. Many YouTubers collaborate with industry professionals, bringing multiple perspectives to the table. But here's the kicker. None of these counter-arguments negate the need for practical experience, nor do they make up for the potential conflicts that arise when content creation becomes a business model. The point is, while YouTube can supplement your cybersecurity education, it shouldn't replace real-world experience or formal training. We've navigated the labyrinthine world of YouTube cybersecurity gurus, from content mills to business models, and the all-important missing element of practical experience. If you've stuck with me till now, give yourselves a pat on the back, because this, my friends, is the type of conversation that needs to be had. Now, it's easy to get swept up in the allure of quick tips and catchy titles. Hey, we're only human. But let's remember, cybersecurity isn't a game. It's a discipline that impacts every facet of our digital lives. The next time you click on a video claiming to offer expert cybersecurity advice, let's be discerning consumers. Ask questions, demand qualifications, and most importantly, cross-reference that info. Don't just take it at face value because it's presented with slick graphics and a charismatic host. I'll leave you with this. Expertise isn't defined by subscriber counts or ad revenue. It's defined by a commitment to learning, practical experience, and a genuine desire to make the cyber world a safer place for everyone. Thank you for being a part of today's deep dive. If you've got something to say, you know the drill. Leave a comment, share this episode, and let's keep this crucial conversation going. But the conversation doesn't end here. We're launching a community poll right on our YouTube channel at bytesizedSecurity.show/YouTube. Look for the community section. I want to hear your take. The question we're posing is, how do you vet the credibility of a cybersecurity expert on YouTube? Your options are 1. Subscriber count. Does a big following mean they know their stuff? 2. Content depth. Are you swayed by the level of detail in their videos? 3. Real-world experience. Do you look for signs they've been in the trenches? 4. Community engagement. Does their interaction with the community influence your view? 5. Other. Got a different yardstick? We're all ears. Head on over to the poll right now on our YouTube channel at bytesizedSecurity.show/YouTube and cast your vote. I'll be diving into the results in an upcoming episode, and who knows, your input might just spark our next big debate. So go ahead, click on that poll, and let's keep this cyber dialogue buzzing. I'll drop some links and resources mentioned in this podcast into the show notes. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and remember, the best firewall is a critical mind.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Byte-Sized Security, the quick-hitting podcast serving bite-sized tips to boost your online safety. We covered a lot of ground today and easy-to-digest nuggets of practical cybersecurity advice. If you want to learn more ways to protect your data and identity online, be sure to subscribe for future episodes. We'll continue breaking down complex security topics into straightforward guidance anyone can apply. Visit our website, bytesizedsecurity.show, for recaps and show notes from all of our podcasts. We hope these bite-sized cyber lessons have given you new tools in your digital security toolbox. This is your host signing off until next time. Stay safe in the digital world. You've been listening to Byte-Sized Security.